You are your only way out. Ain't nobody finna come save you. You gotta make that choice. No matter where you come from, you are not your circumstances. You have the ability to change your life. You just have to change your mindset. You have to know that it's possible. God is using me so you can know that it's possible. You can been and went through way worse stuff than me, and if you did, I empathize with you for real. But you have to take control of your outcome. Sitting there and feeling sad for yourself, and that's okay. You know, sometimes you do got to sit in your feelings to be able to analyze and process what you've been through. That is a part of the healing process. However, you can't stay there forever. You gotta get up. You gotta move on, or life just gonna pass you by. I'm not into just surviving. I don't want to just survive life. I don't want to just lollygag day by day. No, I want to do something that I actually love to do. I want to live in my purpose. See, I don't want to be working no job. I know that that's not for me, but I'm not complaining. Like, I am put like this. I feel like two things could be true at the same time. No, I don't like working no job. I know that that's not for me, but I still gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm not complaining about it. But I am taking action though. That's the difference. I ain't saying too much. I'm taking action. I'm doing things to try to change my life and my circumstances. It's a lot of things that I'm not happy with in my life, and I can admit that. It's a lot of things that I could complain about. It's a lot of things that I could be stressing out about. But it's like once I went through my healing journey, God gave me that internal peace. He gave me peace, like, cause I know that He gonna get me up out of this. I know. I just gotta be patient. That's another thing that He taught me was patience. I gotta be patient. I was a very anxious and impulsive person. My first thought, boom. And that can hurt me. That can help me or hurt me, depending on the situation. But in my situation, my impulsiveness was causing me to lose a lot of money. You feel me? Because I don't know, I was just an impulsive person. But God gave me the tools to be able to calm down, patience, gradually walk through. You don't have to run. You don't have to run through the forest. You run through the forest, you're missing everything. Walk, analyze. I know what my purpose is. I asked God to reveal my purpose to me, and initially I didn't know what it was. Even when I was telling y'all about my healing series, like when I went through my healing series, I think it's titled, the playlist titled, like, Everybody Has a Sad Story. Because even with that, I call it Everybody Have a Sad Story, because like that's what people tell you. Like, especially when you get successful, like, oh, everybody got a sad story. Like, I don't want to hear your sad story. But the sad story is what made that person get to where they was going. That sad story, those circumstances that they was going through, helped that person be able to alchemize that situation and catapult themselves into success. See, the difference between the way I went and then people saying like, oh, everybody got a sad story, is that I actually told y'all dang near all of the most hurtful things that I've been through, because I'm a testimony. I know I am. And somebody gonna look at my channel and be like, oh my gosh, she do not look like what she been through. Now in them videos, if you keep watching from Trauma Series up, I looked crazy. Like, it's embarrassing in a way, because I knew what I was going through at that time, and I was barely holding on. Like, I was barely making it. It was God that was like literally pushing my back to keep going, because I ain't see it for me. I was like, oh yeah, I'm done with life. Like, you could literally see it in my face and my energy. But I had like a little glimpse of faith. Like little, very little faith. And I just kept going. I just kept persevering. Kept walking. I kept walking. All these obstacles that was coming my way, I kept walking. And I'm just so grateful that I kept walking. Because if I didn't, if you go back and look at them videos and see my energy and see how drained I look, I will still be there today. If I decided to sit in it and feel sorry for myself. and stay in that energy. Because you got a choice. When life get hard, what do? Do you sit there and complain and stay in that energy and don't try to get yourself out of that situation? Or are you the type of person like, okay, I see that, I learned from that, I peeped that. Alright, so now I know what to do different, but I gotta keep going. I can't just stay stuck here. I can't stay stagnant. You feel me? Everybody got a choice. But I'm encouraging you to choose yourself. Don't choose that situation that got you down in the dumps. Nah, choose yourself. That's gonna be your way out. You are your way out. I'm getting chills. I've been getting chills throughout this whole conversation, but you are your only way out. Ain't nobody finna come save you. You gotta make that choice. You have to master your mind. You are the determining factor of how your life turns out. Ain't nobody gonna come and say, hey, I got $1 million for you just because. Now if that happens, thank you God. You feel me? But it's like very rare. So if you are going through it right now, I'm talking about if your life, you feel like your life has turned completely upside down, I'm here to tell you that you're gonna be alright. Because you're gonna decide to keep going. You're gonna decide to push through. And you're gonna decide that you are not your circumstances. And this too shall pass. This too shall pass. That's what's gonna happen. You gonna master your mind to the point where every naysayer, doubter, people looking at your situation, judging you, they're gonna be proven wrong. They're gonna be proven wrong. So let them talk. A lot of people could look at my situation and judge a lot of things about me. They'll never know how appreciative I am to even be here in this space. You want to know why? God himself equipped me with all the tools, and he's still sharpening my tools. Don't get me wrong, because like I say, healing is a thing that's everlasting. It's like, it's gonna always be obstacles that come, but he perfected my foundation. At first my foundation was like this. Now it's like this. It's solid. It's not moving. Because guess what? I allow God, and I'm saying I allow because it is, God gives us free will. So you do have to allow him to move in your life. You feel me? Now, I'm going to say this too. When I started the journey, it was against my will because I don't believe I asked for this. Like, but it was like God set me down like, okay girl, I'm tired of you trying to take control of your life. It's my turn. I need you to sit back real quick because I'm finna give you exactly what you need to get to what you've been asking me for. You've been asking me for a certain type of success, but you gotta completely change who you are. This person that you is right now, they gotta die. I gotta recreate you. But you have to allow me to do that. You gotta trust me throughout this process. And that's what faith is. I quit my job in July because God made it to the point where it was so unbearable he wanted me to quit. I ain't never quit a job a day in my life. I quit that job. I was broke for 6 months, but I always had what I needed. I still was able to keep my car during that time. My phone was still on, and I was still able to take care of my child. Now, I might not have had a lot. I was looking like what I was going through. I was struggling mentally. It was a dark point in my life. But guess what? God also built me back up right before y'all eyes, my channel. And I'm not even done. This is just me coming out of it and realizing what God did. All the tools that he instilled in me during that time. He gave me, I don't even want to go through all the tools, but the way that I think, my discernment, my intuition, I can read people's energy. I can read their intentions. I don't have to say nothing. I can look at you the first one time. I can look at your energy and know if you for me or if you ain't. And sometimes it do get a little tricky, but I let time tell, baby. I move at my own pace. I don't rush to get to know people. I don't assume. I take you for who you are, who you show me. I don't put my own projections or expectations on you. I watch and see how you is naturally. I'm not trying to change you. Nothing. Because I want to see you, the genuine person. For me to be able to know if I want you around me or not. I need to see who you really are for real. behind that mask that a lot of people carry. The other one slipped my mind, so I guess it wasn't meant for me to say. But yeah, God just gave me a solid foundation, and he could do the same thing for you. You just gotta decide, like, you gotta surrender. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta surrender. And surrendering is not easy, especially if you're a person like me that like to control everything. I realized I had control issues. Like, I'm always trying to control everything back then. But it's like, when all those things start happening, all those negative things, I'm doing quote unquote negative because it could appear negative to somebody, but when I look back on it, it's like, dang, that's what really got me to where I am. But all those negative things that was happening, I couldn't even control it. I was losing stuff left and right. I couldn't even hold on and catch nothing. Like, it was just happening. Things just like boom, 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 boom. I lost myself. My old self died. Literally, I had an ego death. I had an ego death. I didn't even know who I was no more. I couldn't even recognize myself. I was like a newborn baby. After my ego death, I was like a newborn baby. God had to nurture me, literally, and build me back up brick by brick. And now I'm here. Now I'm able to talk to y'all and encourage y'all that no matter how bad it might look for you physically, and I highly encourage y'all to co-create with God, Jesus. That's gonna give you the best outcome. You come in and ask God to help you, because the path that he gonna take you down, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's gonna be the best path. I didn't say it's gonna be the easiest path, because easy don't mean good, and fast don't mean nothing. It means, man, what's that saying? The faster you get it, the faster you will lose it. Now, see, the thing is about God, the path that he take you down, it requires patience. It requires resilience, because it's a lot of things. It's a lot of tools that he's giving you. So when that success do come in that you've been asking him for, when them blessings come in that you've been asking him for, not only are you prepared for them, you're prepared to keep it. You know how to keep it. You know how to maintain it. And that's a beautiful thing. God don't just throw us out there. He hold our hand through all of it, because all he wants you to do is trust him. God already, the thing is, this what gave me a peace of mind. God already knows how our life is going to turn out before we even make it. I mean, before we even born. So why wouldn't you trust the only person that know what your life is going to be looking like? Why wouldn't you? Y'all have to realize how strong free will is. That is a power that God did not take away from us. He doesn't force us to do anything that we don't want to do. No matter how much you could be messing up your own life because you don't want to listen to him, he allowed us to bump our heads. And yeah, it might take us longer because we going off of what we want to do in our own path instead of being obedient to God. That's just like if you got a child. It'll be easy if your child listens to you, but it's gonna be a point when kids want to do what they want to do. And so you gotta allow them to make the mistakes so they can realize, like, oh, okay, mommy was right, daddy was right. You know, you get what I'm saying? Co-create with God. I encourage y'all to co-create with God in y'all life. Meaning, always include him. I include him in everything. Every decision that I'm about to make. Every time I'm feeling sad and I need to be able to process my emotions and regulate my nervous system. That's another thing he taught me how to do, is regulate my nervous system. God, he has all of the answers, y'all. And that's why it's so important to have him in your life. I hope this video found the right people. If you guys want to donate to my channel, I do have super chat ability now available, thanks to y'all. So I appreciate y'all so much. So if you guys resonate or feel the need to want to give back to my channel, you can always donate. I also have a membership, so if y'all want to join my membership, we have that, all that cool stuff. As I said in the last video, the highest tier gets you basically like you're in a group chat with me, and other individuals. It's basically like a community. So that is $7.99, I believe, and you can join that if you would like to do that. I hope I do get a lot of y'all in there though, because when you going through your journey, you're gonna need those like-minded people to encourage. You're gonna need some encouragement. So hopefully we can build that up. And also, I understand if you don't have, you know, the means to donate or anything like that. I know, baby, it's hard out here. We all going through things, okay? So I completely understand there's no pressure, but all I ask for you to do is subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share. All of those things are free, and I really appreciate that, because it helped me get into the algorithm so more and more people can see me. So yeah, that's the end of this video, y'all. I love y'all. Follow me on social media. Let me know that you're from YouTube. I love seeing my YouTube fam. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah! Peace and love.